Hi, so I was looking for some good security camera for our backyard, and I found this eufy s220 solar power camera, which is also wireless. So let me show it to you. So in the box, besides the camera itself, which I'm gonna come back to it shortly, you also have the wall mount that screws directly into the camera on the back and then to the wall. This mount is angle adjustable and the screws are included too. Next, you have the USB wire to charge the camera, and yes, this is solar powered camera, but for the first time use is recommended to charge the battery to full capacity. Now this camera looks pretty nice actually. It is kind of wide and then you have the solar panel on top. Now in front you have the lens, of course, with 2K resolution, and of course there is motion sensors too. Then on the bottom you have the speaker plus the microphone, so you can communicate to someone outside of the house, for example. And then you have the USB-C charging port and the sync button. Now this camera actually doesn't need any base for it. It works totally independently, aka solo. However, if you already have home base 3, you can also add the camera to the system. Now before I show you all the settings, this camera actually has built-in storage inside, and that's approximately 7 gigabytes. And this camera is also IP67 rated for water resistance. Now first thing I want to mention with the recording of the video is that if the camera detects the motion, those recorded clips will be stored directly on the camera. Of course, you can access them through the app. However, if you're live watching the feed from your camera and you click the recording button, then those clips will be stored on your phone, so you can go to your photo album and review the clips there. And actually, this is one of the best features of this camera because it records in local storage or your phone. So basically, there is no monthly fees. Once you buy the camera and install the app, you can use it every day, every month, basically all the time, completely free, which for me at least is definitely great. Now as far as the settings go, first you have the video resolution settings. I think it's better to set it to 2K resolution. Obviously you want to have high video quality. Then you have audio settings, so you can, for example, set how loud you want the audio to be, and also if the audio will be recorded as well in the clips and etc. Then you have streaming settings, and I think the best idea with this one is leave it on the auto mode, because if you have pretty fast Wi-Fi, the camera will stream at high settings, but then when the connection slows down a little, you can still view the stream of the video. But if you set it to the high quality, for example, and your connection slows down, then you may actually lose the feedback until the speed recovers. So that's why the auto mode is probably the best. However, if you have really high speed internet without any interruptions, then sure, you can set it to high quality mode too. And of course, if you have slower internet, you have these other two options too. Additionally, you have the motion detection settings, so you can have the motion detection on or off, so you can set it for humans only, and that way the camera will use its AI to detect if it's a human and then alert you. Or you can set it for all motions, and then of course if anything is moving in front of the camera, whether it's pets, big objects and etc., you will still get the alert, assuming that you also set the notifications on. You can also set how sensitive you want the motion detection to be. And one more thing, you can set the detection zone, so the entire frame of the camera doesn't have to necessarily detect all the motions. Let's say, for example, you only want the left part of the video to show, rather to alert you about that part, you can actually create the zone for it. Now, the video quality is actually pretty good on this camera. My son is standing a little bit farther, and you could still see him very clearly. Of course, you can communicate through the camera. Hey, Chris, can you hear me now? Can you hear me talking?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And how was your school?
My school was good today. I had gym, volleyball, and a lot of things.
And the motion detection is good as well. Pretty much just after a few seconds you get the notification. And overall I was really happy how smooth this camera works. It's very convenient, has good amount of settings, and because I never have to charge it again, because it's solar powered, and there is no monthly fees additionally, I think this makes it such a great buy for that price. So if you're interested in this camera, I included the link down below in the description for your convenience. So with that, thank you for watching this video, and maybe I'll catch you next time. Cheers.